If you are leveling a mage in TBC, this is a guide from level 58 to 70, based entirely on open world grind. Every zone in this route has good XP per hour and solid gold efficiency. The idea is simple. You pull mobs in AoE, either with rank 1 Fireball, Frostbolt, Wands or Counter Spell, Arcane Explosion, rank 1, to keep them on you so they don't reset and go back to their initial spot. So you keep doing rank 1 Arcane Explosion like I'm doing here until you gather a good group, then you can also blink to get into another group and merge them together. Either you ice block if they are posing a threat, or just Nova them and get away and blizzard them down. It's easy and that's all. Just do that and repeat each time you find a big pack of mobs. Also try to use Ice Event and pop your trinket as much as possible, because the more uptime you have on those spells and the more you use them, the better the pulls will be and the faster you will be leveling overall. Okay, so here I'm going to show you some other pulls in different zones and I show you how I'm killing them, but I'm going to speed the video up so it doesn't take a lot of time. Also, you can use like me, Kiwi Farm. This add-on can give you a gold per hour, experience per hour, and XP last pull, so you can keep up with how good your last pull was XP wise, and to keep things fun you can try to do bigger and bigger pulls. A quest give around 10k experience, so if you can get a pull close to that, it's great. Personally, I had pulls with 8k experience without well rested. For gear, try to have gear that give you as much intellect, stamina and spell power as possible. All other stats like crit or spirit are not that great. Only focus on stamina, intellect and spell power. If you are boosted 58 with communal gear, either buy some item from auction house or do some quests in Hellfire to improve your stats. This is not mandatory but help a lot with efficiency. If your gear is already decent, you can start grinding immediately. These are the spots from 58 to 62. Having skinning is a huge bonus. You will kill a lot of mobs and many of them are skinnable, so this adds a lot of extra gold over time. These are the spots for the basilisk farm. They drop Chanko basilisk. This is valuable because it's used for caster food, so it sells well. This makes the spot great for experience and gold. If it's full of competition, just move to any other Naga camp. After Zangarmarsh, we're going to Terokkar Forest. Okay, this zone has a lot of AoE spots. Arakoa, wolves, peon, butterflies, basilisk. There are plenty of zones where you can AoE grind. All of them are good for experience, and also most of the mobs here are skinnable since it's a forest. But this specific spot is the best one for experience per hour and gold. Don't waste time jumping between locations, stick to the best spot and farm it efficiently. And there are many reasons why this spot is the best. First, the caster can be outranged by your blizzard. Second, you can do loops between the pack without waiting. Their spawn rate is good. And third, they drop Mark of Kil'jaeden and Fell Armament, which are valuable and sells very fast. Also try to be on a layer with Blessing of Oakendune because it gives you 5% damage and 5% bonus experience. And here is the spot on the map. Also to note, if you don't have skinning, you can start farming here as soon as level 61. Since the mobs are 63, they are yellow to you and you won't have a lot of resists, and you can just leave the spot at level 65 or 66. The next zone is Nagrand. You can come here as soon as level 64 and leave at 67. This is a huge zone for skinning. Just target these spots where there are many cleft hooves, but since there are not many of them to XP in a consistent way, just group them with other mobs like Talboks and Elex. These are the spots for the cleft hooves. Targeting the cleft hooves is good just because when skinned they drop thick cleft hoof leather, which are pretty expensive. Besides that, set an objective when you come to Nagrand to farm 160 Oshugan crystal powder. These can drop on any mob in Nagrand, and beware, they are unique to 100, so you won't be able to drop beyond that, so you have to turn them in Hala when it is controlled by your faction, and turn them into Hala research token, so you can farm your first 100 powder, turn them into tokens, then go back and farm until you get 8 tokens, and buy the Halani bag. Also, the first turn-in give you experience like any normal quest, and the extra turn-in give you gold, which is a nice bonus. If you want to speed through the Ochugan crystal to get the bag and don't care about skinning, farm this spot. It's the fastest for powder farming and the XP is also great. And of course for the final zone it's Netherstorm. There is very good XP per hour. Also it helps you reach honored with the Concentrium because this mob drop the Zaxis Insignia, which is a turn-in item that gives you reputation with the Consortium, which unlock the ability to get the Ethereum Prison Key. Also near this area, if you don't find any more mobs to kill or there is someone who's farming with you, there are elementals and also the blood elves. So if one spot is contested, you can just jump to the other one without losing a lot of time of going from spot to spot. They are next to each other. But beware, the blood elves are harder because they deal ranged damage, so you need your icy vein, and also you need your ice block so they can gather on you, because when you're in ice block, the ranged mob will go to your melee range, so you can gather them up like that and nova them, get away from them, icy vein and blizzard them. Of course your blizzard is going to outrange their damage, but you have to always be at maximum range, so your elemental will be very helpful. So here are each special drop for each type of mob there are in the zone. And here is the exact spot in the map. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.